This morning I will do a video of Broad Street in Bridgetown. Yes guys, I'll do a video of Broad Street in Bridgetown once again. This is the country's capital. Bridgetown is Barbados' capital. And these are all the vendors here on the Chamberlain Lift Bridge. First of all, this is the Granville Williams bus terminal, which was once Fairchurch Street bus terminal. And this was also the old train station back in between 1873 and 1937. So this is the Charles Duncan O'Neill Bridge now, named after one of our national heroes, Charles Duncan O'Neill. This is the bridge here. And then we'll start to head over to Broad Street now. And this is the Chamberlain, this is the Constitution River over here. The big river that runs through Bridgetown. Yeah, Georgie. Yeah. The main river that runs through Bridgetown. Tara? Tara?
Yeah.
I think she let me.
You going back what I'm saying?
Yeah. This is the Constitution River that runs through Bridgetown. So that's great. So this is my Bridge Street in Bridgetown. And this is the Bridge Street Mall here. This was formerly Julien Supermarket. It was Julien Supermarket. Then it was Troy Mart Supermarket. And now it is the Bridgetown Mall, Bridge Street Mall. And this is the Barbados Revenue Authority building here, known as the Treasury. So this is the Treasury building, known as the Barbados Revenue Authority building. This is instead of the Bridgetown Mall here. Yes guys, and before I forget, this is the marijuana store here. So this whole complex sustained fire. This whole complex here sustained fire. This is the marijuana store here. And this whole complex sustained fire either in the late 80s or the early 90s. So this is Marhouse Street over here, where Chafet and Kentucky restaurant is. And this is St. Michael's Road here, that will lead you back to St. Michael's Cathedral and back to further up in Bridgetown. So this is Trafalgar Square now, or the top of Broad Street. This is Trafalgar Street in Bridgetown. And this is the Treasury building here, known as the Barbados Revenue Authority building. Yes guys, you're looking back up to the Treasury, back to the where Tani shoe store was, which is now the $2 plus mega store. And the marijuana store and the Bridge Street Mall. That whole complex sustained fire sometime in the late 80s or the early 90s. So this is Trafalgar Street. This is solid gold jewelry and gift shop. Corner store used to be here, but it moved further downtown now. So this is the Buy Smart shop here. So this is Rickett Street here where Flanders Pharmacy is. And this is the Parliament buildings here, which is the third oldest parliament in the Western Hemisphere. So they are doing something to the Parliament buildings here. So yes guys, I want to do a video of Broad Street. I will not just show you the street, but I will show you the journey to the street. The whole journey along Broad Street. This is the Parliament buildings here, which is the third oldest parliament in the Western Hemisphere. So this is Upper Broad Street in Bridgetown. Come back at the Parliament buildings. They're doing work on the Parliament buildings. And this is the Trafalgar Square taxi stand. And again, this is the Treasury building known as the Barbados Revenue Authority building. Parliament here, known as the House Assembly or public building, the public buildings. And this is the Barbados Revenue Authority building here, also referred to as the Treasury building. But this building is closed now, and it was closed for some time now. So the Treasury building is, the Treasury is now in the Barbados Bridgetown Mall, sorry. And this is the Trafalgar Square taxi stand here. So as I said before, I will show you guys Broad Street, but I will show you the journey to Broad Street. First of all, this is the cenotaph here, where persons lay wreaths on remembrance there, and for those who fought in World War I and II. Trafalgar Square taxi stand. You can see the coronage here and the boardwalk. And you can look back at the former Nelson column where the Nelson statue was. This is the Chamberlain place here, where Manning's appliance and furniture store used to be when it was Manning, Wilkinson and Chandler. Their main brand was Phillips. Manning used to be in here for many years, many decades, up until the 90s, when they moved from there and moved further up. So this is the taxi stand here, the Trafalgar Square taxi stand. Looking back at Chamberlain Place where Chafet restaurant is now. So before Chafet, prior to Chafet's moval in there, it was Manning's, the Manning's appliance and furniture store. And then it was Daughter Sport for a little while in the late 90s, and then in 2001 Chafet moved in there where it still is today. So this is the cenotaph here, where persons lay wreaths on remembrance there for those who fought in World War I and World War II. This is the fountain that was erected by public subscription to commemorate the bringing of piped water to the city of Bridgetown on March 29, 1861, opened by acting governor Robert Miller Mundy Esquire on the 27th of July 1865, who accepted custody of this fountain on the behalf of the people, on the behalf of the government of Barbados. This fountain doesn't operate anymore. This is the Treasury building here, known as the Barbados Revenue Authority building, and the Parliament buildings here. So this is the cenotaph, and these are all a list of those who fought in World War II from 1939 to 1945. So this is also, so this bears the name of those who fought in World War One and Two. So this can be referred as Heroes Square, National Heroes Square, or Trafalgar Square. Some refer to it at the top of Broad Street. You can see the Chamberlain lift bridge over here, which used to swing years ago, but now it lifts to let large vessels across the sea. And you can see the other Manning store here, where the other Mannings was across Spearhead. That was the second Mannings, and it changed to the Costa Mannings, which was an appliance and furniture store. This is the Trafalgar Square taxi stand here. Further down here now we do Wharf Road, and you can see the Wickham and Lewis Boardwalk. And this is all the Chamberlain lift bridge. And you can see the Independence Arch and the other Manning store, which later became the Costa Mannings, and then it was Massey afterwards. Parliament building again, which is the third oldest parliament in the Western Hemisphere. And this is the former Nelson column, where Nelson's statue was for many years, until November 16th, 2020, when they moved it from here and placed it at the garrison because of the George Floyd case. Barbadians protested. This is another taxi stand as well, where Chamberlain places next to Quebec. The Barbadians protested because of the George Floyd case. Then the police put his foot in his neck and he said he can't breathe. So Barbadians got all emotional and wanted Nelson taken down from here. And this is the Royal Bank of Canada at the top of Broad Street and Chamberlain Place. And this is High Street through here. And this is the top of Broad Street now in Bridgetown. Restaurant. Looking back up to Parliament and the Barbados Revenue Authority building. So I'm on Broad Street now. This is the Royal Bank of Canada and Broad Street, and the Trafalgar Restaurant here, where Manning's store used to be. That's good. It's all Broad Street in Bridgetown. And this is Manifold Street through here. And the women's self-help used to be in here years ago, where women were baked. This was for those in the cottage industry and so on, to sell little finger foods and bake them and then bring them in there to sell. In the little corner area where the Royal Bank is. So this is Broad Street. Tim's restaurant upstairs, and the Cash for Gold I exchanged downstairs. This is Norman Center, which was once Fogarty's, which also sustained fire some years back. Norman Center here. And this is Columbia Emeralds, which is a duty-free shopping store that sells jewelry. Pandora's jewelry store is also in here. And this is K.L. Shepherd's store now. K.L. Shepherd is another duty-free shopping store. K.L. Shepherd was on this site since 1969, December. K.L. Shepherd is a duty-free shopping store. All inside K.L. Shepherd here. Things in at K.L. Shepherd are rather expensive. So this is Broad Street. That's the inside of K.F. Shepherd. K.F. Shepherd store here. Nothing there. That's good. So this is all Broad Street. Looking back at the Collins Pharmacy, another building of historic and architectural interest in the city, which dates back to 1888. And a brief history of K.F. Shepherd, established in 1906, stone laid on the 9th of December 1971 by Maurice Cave, Esquire, and Chairman, and J.D. Marshall, Senior Staff Member, and blessed by the Venerable Archdeacon F.D. Lane. Original building destroyed by fire in December 1969. That's good. I have pictures of the old K.F. Shepherd before it was destroyed by fire. And the Collins Pharmacy here. Back at K.F. Shepherd, which is now Bridgetown Duty Free Shopping. And I forgot to mention the building opposite K.F. Shepherd is First Citizens Bank, and that was once Barclays Bank. Barclays Bank, First Caribbean Bank, sorry. No, that was Barclays Bank years ago, First Caribbean Bank. This is where Woolworth is, the back of Woolworth store. So this is Royal Shop here, which is another duty-free shopping store. So yes, the majority of the things sold on Broad Street are very expensive. Broad Street has a lot of duty-free shopping stores, a lot of expensive stores as well. So Mall 34 here, and opposite Mall 34 is the Colonnade Mall, which was once the Costas Mall. You can also refer to it as the Costas Mall. And this was once CIBC Bank, which is now First. If it's not Republic Bank, sorry. So again, Fogarty's and K.F. Shepherd and those buildings were also destroyed by the fire in the 60s. So this is the middle of Broad Street now. The center of Broad Street. This is the middle of Broad Street. This is the middle of Broad Street in Bridgetown. Broad Street is to the lower part of Bridgetown. So you can see all down to the Jubilee Gardens where Lower Green bus stand is. Yeah, Caroline. Yeah. That's good. This is Bridgetown, which is the country's capital. Bridgetown is the capital of Barbados. things sold on this street are very expensive as well. So you can see the Mall 34 and the Colonnade Mall. And by the way, Broad Street is a one-way street as well. That's what you're, yeah.